watching Let's Chat.
You need to take care of your skin as you get into outdoors more and more. And Dr. Deanna Brown is here. Dr. Brown is a dermatologist with Susong Dermatology and on staff at CHI Memorial. Dr. Deanna Brown, good morning.
Good morning.
Tell us a couple of things that we may be taking for granted as we get into warmer air, more sunshine, some things we need to be doing as a proactive basis for preventing skin cancer.
We know that all skin cancers have an association with excessive ultraviolet exposure. So the best thing you can do to decrease your risk of getting skin cancer is to protect yourself. And that doesn't mean you need to stay inside. We want you to go outside. It's good for your mood to be outdoors. So you want to protect yourself and be smart. Definitely wearing sunscreen is the first thing we're going to think about. So SPF 30 to 50 with that, reapplying it every couple of hours. And then don't forget too that wearing hats and wearing UV protective clothing is actually even a more effective way to prevent sun exposure. So you want to look for UPF 50 on those types of clothes, usually a tight weave on that, and that's going to keep you protected as well. Yeah.
All right, now you're talking about SPF, and of course you can get it in all strengths. You said SPF 30 and above. What's better, the lotion or the spray?
That's a good question. So I think for the most part, the lotions are going to be better. For the most part, that's because people are not as good about putting the spray on like they're supposed to. So when you use the spray, really the way it's designed is you spray it and then you still rub it in, and you still need quite a bit of that spray to make it effective. So the lotion, you tend to get it on there in a thick enough layer that's actually working. The most common type of skin cancer is a basal cell carcinoma. There's over 4 million of those diagnosed in the United States every year. Those generally, if they're caught early, they're just taken care of right there locally on the skin. Very, very little risk of it spreading anywhere else. Squamous cell carcinoma is the second most common type, about 1 million of those cases diagnosed per year. Those are still usually easily treated, but they have a higher risk of spreading to other parts of your body. And then the third most common type is melanoma. Melanoma is a completely different beast. So melanomas, they're much less common, only about 200,000 cases a year in the US, but much more likely to spread to other parts of the body. If those are not caught early, the 5-year survival rate can drop as low as 40 to 60%. So if you have a melanoma, that's much more serious.
All right. Also, we wanted to bring up the 7th annual Melanoma Run. This is the Elizabeth's Outran Melanoma 5K and Walk. It's the 8th annual, was scheduled to be in April. Obviously, we couldn't do it then, so it's been moved up to the 15th. And tell us again, Dr. Brown, why it is so important for us to get out and attend this particular walk and run.
Yeah, this is the 8th annual 5K, like you mentioned, and every year we just have a better and better turnout. So all of the funds that are generated from this Elizabeth's Outrun Melanoma 5K go towards the people here in our community. Specifically, the funds go to CHI Memorial's melanoma program. I'm fortunate to be a part of that, where we have a multidisciplinary board of physicians, nurses, caregivers who we are all looking out for melanoma patients in the community, looking for ways to do more research and to just provide those resources like social care, networking with patients and providers. So it's been such an outstanding turnout, like I said, every year, and really, really a great program that it's going towards.
Dr. Deanna Brown, thank you so much for joining us. And if you have any questions for Dr. Brown, she is with Susong Dermatology. They're at 2051 Hamel Road, easy to find at Memorial North Park. All you have to do is go to Susong Derm, that's SUSONG Derm, DERM.com. Thank you again, Dr. Deanna Brown. We do appreciate your time. Find out more about the race itself by going to memorial.org/race. That is memorial.org/race.